So hello and welcome to Arabica over at Battersea Power Station. Now, you know we come over here quite a bit for all the different events that are going on, which includes the Christmas stuff that they had, the Christmas lights, they have the ice skating rink. If you remember at Christmas also, we featured their Wallace and Gromit on the two main funnels that come out of the power station. Well, we're back here today because we're actually filming the winter lights that they have on every single year. And I thought, do you know what? Let's go in and find an independent coffee shop. So they've got a Starbucks, they've got a Grind, they've got a Crosstown as well, which I think is much more independent, and also a Blank Street. But I found Arabica. Now, what I thought we'd do, come in, let's have a coffee before it all kicks off and see what the coffee is like over here. So, as you can see, it's quite a spacious, quite quiet place. And there were lots of children around. The time of the afternoon is 4:20. That was almost perfect timing. Excellent. And I'm keeping that in the video. So do not adjust your headphones. Hopefully all will be much quieter since then. Okay. So you've seen the coffee. Unfortunately, there is no option. It comes in a paper cup. And a paper cup only. So let's have a little sniff, shall we? Shall we see what the aroma's like on it? It's a very faint aroma. Yeah, the aroma's quite faint. The only way to describe it, yeah, it's a very light chocolate. And when I say chocolate, I'm talking sort of the Galaxy chocolate smell. So if you know the Galaxy from Mars brand of chocolate, you'll know what I mean. It's got that sort of smell to it. So there you go, that's the smell, but it's quite a faint smell. So not very strong. So aroma-wise, because it is very faint, I'm going to give that a 3. You know what, actually, I think I've been a bit too generous. Let's give it a 2, because I had to work for that. But unlike the one that I had at Westfield previously, at least I did find something as opposed to smelling like water. Okay, next we're going to go for the acidity and the sweetness. Let's see what that's like. Quite a bit of acidity in there. And it's still there. And it's still there. And now it's starting to disappear. But that gives you an idea. Yeah, there's quite a bit of acidity on there. Sweetness wise, it's mild. Yes. Sometimes timing is everything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about the screeching. Anyway, and I'll dampen that down for you. Anyway, sweetness. There's a little bit of sweetness there, not too much. So I'm going to give the sweetness a 4 because it's not dominating. It's the acidity that I can't quite get my head around. So let's just go for that again for the acidity purpose. Yeah. Acidity wise, it hangs around. But for me, it hangs around a lot longer than it should. So acidity, I'm going to give that a 2 because it's quite a dominating acidity, which I find quite tough on the palate. Don't forget, this is an independent place, but everything's in paper. You choose your paper cups. There's no water or anything else that you can get to sort of wash it down, so you really are just sort of fighting against the coffee. Now, also, let me tell you about Arabica. When you actually come in, you see what it looks like, but actually it's a complete mess. You've got no idea where you go to serve, no idea where you go and order. So it's one of those really, really strange places where you go in and you feel a bit lost. There's no signage, there's no actually come and stand here. And it's lovely and bright, don't get me wrong. And it's also not that busy. And I'm sitting on one of the bar stools away from it all. But actually it's a bit confusing when you come in here. So they just give you an idea of the setup. And I'm hoping if they have got any other branches in Arabica, they're much more clearly laid out. And maybe it's just a Battersea thing, who knows. Anyway, so that gives you the aroma. That gives you the acidity, and it also gives you the sweetness. Right, next we're going to go for the body. And the body is almost verging on the watery. not as bad as I've had before, but almost verging on the back of that. So I think as far as that's concerned, I think I'm going to have to give out probably a 2 for that one, because I've had much better and stronger bottles on that. But actually, do you know what? That could do with something on there. So that needs a little bit more. And I think the finish, I think the problem is it's the acidity of it. And the acidity really does dominate. And it's one of those coffees, you know what? After having some really good ones, you certainly notice it, and it sort of hangs around, and that hangs around far, far too long. Now, that could be the blend of coffee, yeah, it could be. But you know what? It hangs around, and it hangs around far too long. So the finish, I'm going to give a 2 on that one, because it hangs around too long, and I can still feel it. I've got a funny feeling when I'm filming the lights a little bit later, they're still going to be there. I need to get some food to get that washed out. Anyway, so overall, we'll give that is a 12 out of 25. Yep, 12 out of 25 for the coffee here at Arabica, which is at Battersea Power Station. So if you're coming to Battersea, it's certainly better than going off to a Starbucks or anything else like that. You might want to try some of the other ones. As I said, you've got Grind, you've also got Crosstown as well. So you might want to give those a go as far as coffee is concerned here at Battersea Power Station. And I come here quite often, so I'm looking forward to trying something different next time I'm visiting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as an idea if you're coming down here to Battersea. We've got some amazing coffee shops across London. And I tell you what, I'm going to leave you with an absolute treat that I found, where there are no screaming children in the background, which makes it also really good. But it's a Vietnamese coffee place just round the back of Shoreditch. What do they say? Yeah, don't work with screaming kids or animals. Yeah, that's the only thing missing is the animal. So anyway, I'm going to leave that in the top right hand corner for you. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.